behavior is Protestant.
So behavior is Protestant, but the actual religion is Catholic. So the culture is Protestant.
What's the
But-
difference? What is it?
So
Behavior.
let's say like Belgium is 100% Catholic.
Aboriginal.
Belgium is Catholic, and so Belgian people have a very different kind of culture. It's more relaxed. It's more enjoying life, enjoying good food. Also take a rest sometimes. Not work too hard. Have a good atmosphere, and basically life is good. That's the culture in Belgium. In the Netherlands, it's more about, okay, we don't have to enjoy good food. If we are going to have a business lunch together, why don't we just get a sandwich and work during lunchtime? That's fine. We don't need to enjoy life that much. Basically, let's just roll up our sleeves and get busy. We don't need nice clothes. It's not necessary. So lead a simple life, work hard. That is the attitude of average Dutch person, whether they're Catholic or Protestant.
Is this Protestant?
That's more Protestant, yeah. It's like Germany. Like Germany also doesn't really have a good cuisine. They eat kind of basic food: potatoes, vegetables, and sausage. Typical German food. And beer is Oshi, but not special. Not like Belgium. Belgium has like many beers, very delicious. People enjoy it there, and they take the time to drink it. In Germany, they have good beer, but it's more of a working mentality of a don't live too zetaku. Just work
So
hard.
luxurious
Don't-
life is not Protestant.
Protestant is not the luxury. Simple life. Simple life.
By the way, going back to my first question, how do you sustain your morale?
So this is well. Actually, I think that what a lot of people would answer today is that we don't sustain our morale. But I do not agree. By the way, this is a very pessimistic view. Of course, morale is always changing. It's changing with the time. If you look at the morale in the Netherlands in the 1950s and the morale in the 1970s, it's a completely different story. And the morale is changing now as we have more and more also people from outside. We have much more of a multicultural society than we had in the 1950s and 1960s, and even 1970s. The morale is changing, but I believe that even though the institutes are not so strong anymore, it has become part of our culture. So people, even though they don't go to church anymore, they still uphold the same moral values that they inherited from their parents or grandparents, which are based on religion, on Christianity. So it is not something you just immediately throw overboard. Like if you no longer belong to a church, then you have no more values. Those values do not go away.
But don't believe religion.
Yes. So if you decide, for example, if your grandparents, your great
But
grandparents,
how they
your
want to
parents,
teach their children?
well, my parents, for example, they wanted me to go to church.
Right? But now is many people don't go to church.
Right.
How they want to teach their children?
Basically, the same values still continue, even though they don't go to church. We have public schools, for example. The only difference between a public school and a Christian school is that they have 1 or 2 hours religious education per week.
For example, it's American president, they don't have morale because of his background, right? Many people, they don't have morale.
Well, according to his statements during the election time, He's very religious, Trump.
No.
I don't believe it 1 second.
No.
He's religious.
No. That he's telling a lie.
Of course.
He never go to church.
Of course.
And those people is increasing in America.
Mm.
And more than 40% support him. And
But that doesn't mean that he is evil. I think doesn't mean that he's without any morals. If he's without the church, without morals. Morals is part of what you do and don't do within your society, right?
Mm.
I think Trump is not a representative of people, is not a true representation of people who do not go to church anymore.
Mm.
I think the majority of people who do not go to church anymore, they still hold the same moral values, only they do not subscribe to
But
God or the church.
this is what I don't understand, because of still they have some remnants of former religions whatsoever, but they need to have something more concrete material, something like that, to give their children to study, right? Otherwise, how are they going to succeed in their heritage?
It's a very good question, but I mean, let's